So, I haven't made a video on this channel for a long fucking time because honestly, nothing really interests me enough to actually share a public opinion about it. Or so much a public opinion about it. Sometimes I bitch in Facebook groups out some shit that I feel adamant about. But, you know, that's within a closed group. But concerning, something that's been going on as of late, which is the rise of ethno-nationalism and racism cloaked in an air of respectability, I figured now's a good time to actually say something because about 8, 9 years ago, I made a video about white people going extinct. And in my video, I have to say, is so fucking boring. Oh my god. If you go back and watch it, you heard it here first. It is boring. I imagine that most people that watched all the way through were just people seething with anger because I was basically saying, hey, if you think white people are going extinct, probably you're racist. And they're just like, oh, and how dare he call me racist? I don't know why I just made that face. Anyway, actually, I know why. I'm doing an imitation. Anyway, so my video way back when, it's called White People Going Extinct. Since when? And that video was based on a like, very shallow look. About 8 or 9 videos I saw at the time that pretty much all said the same thing. White people are going extinct and black people suck. That's basically what it amounted to. For more in depth, they're basically saying, oh, we're being outbred, so white people are going extinct. Now, me personally, my views in that video mildly different from my views today. Although I don't really disagree with anything I said, but the difference is that I feel less give a shitty about whether or not white people go extinct. I don't fucking care. Listen, I believe in the rules of nature. And one of the rules of nature is that the people who can, or the creatures that can adapt the best, survival of the fittest. And just so you know, because a lot of people have this stupid ass misconception that survival of the fittest means the strongest are the ones that survive. That's not what the fuck that means. It means the people who can best adapt to the elements around them are the ones that are going to survive. It has nothing to do with physical strength. Actually, I shouldn't say it has nothing to do. That can play a part, but also being smart can play a part. And there's another thing about this whole racial shit going on. It's not just about, oh, we're being outbred. It's that we're being outbred by people who are dumber than white people, which there is no evidence to suggest that being any nationality, ethnicity, has any measure on what intellectual heights you can aspire to, or what intellectual heights you will never go to. It has nothing to fucking do with it. But anyway, so knowing what I know now, seeing what we've been seeing, you're all on two sides of the fence concerning this ethno-nationalism. This ethno-nationalism, either you're just a thin-skinned little bitch who's afraid that, oh, my whiteness is gonna go away, and I so care about that. Or on the other side, saying, who gives a shit? Listen, if being white, if being white makes you genetically incapable of surviving along with other races, then maybe we should just fuck off. Maybe we should just fuck off. Maybe, maybe we're dragging everybody else down, and we should just fuck off. If you tell me, if some study comes out that basically says in about 100, years, you know, the skin tone is going to differ so much that it'll be like white people never existed. Now, the reality is that white people are have a predominance around the world, a population dominance around the world that even if it's true that we're being outbred and that's leading to my white, yeah, it's gonna be so fucking long before we go extinct. Even if it's true, I don't see a reason to give a shit. Most people are bitching about it are gonna be in the ground before they see what happens. So I do not care. I don't care. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not, because most of you who are bitching about this are fucking racist. In fact, I don't think it's a stretch, and I don't think it's unfair to say that everyone who's an ethno-nationalist is fucking racist. And that's not the part that makes me not give a shit. It has little nothing to do with me. I'm just nihilistic about it. If you were to tell me that, oh, in 50 to 150 years, that Asians or blacks or Mexicans or Scandinavians or Spaniard, like Czechoslovak, like any one of them, you tell me that there's a study that comes out that says any one of those people are going to go extinct. The reaction's the same. I don't care. Because here's the thing, humanity's going to survive. In one way or another, for better or worse, we're going to survive. We're very hardy people. There's lots of other creatures, even plant life, who have better survivability than we do, but we are still very, very capable of adapting to new environments. And if one of those adaptations is going to be that this goes away in time, well, I don't see a problem. If humanity, see, this is the big fucking problem with this whole ethno-nationalism, this othering shit. You know, it's not enough for these retards who think that, who not only think that, but are just more comfortable with just being around people that look just like them. Which, if you're more comfortable being people who look just like you, you're a boring fuck. Because guess what? If I see only white people around, that's just fucking boring. God, I do not want to. I don't want to see people who just, have the same skin tone as me. I want to experience other people, other cultures, other perspective, other people who come from different shit, because that's interesting. If I just see people who have a similar experience to mine, or just live in the same area, or just all kind of have all the same kind of shit going on, that's fucking boring. And you're a boring fuck for being an racist ethno-nationalism. I mean, besides the fact that you're just a fucking asshole, but, that's neither here nor there, because you'll never fucking admit it. No, you're fucking higher than thou bullshit. Oh, I'm so smart. Meanwhile, you're the same kind of people who, are anti-abortion and see nothing wrong with somebody fucking their relative, and then, that, you know, relative, whether they be a child or an adult, being forced to have a baby. So you're those kind of people, so therefore I just don't give a fuck about you. You're just a racist cunt, asshole, fuck you, go fuck off the world. But again, let me be clear, that has nothing to do with why I'm nihilistic about white people going away. I'm nihilistic about it because I'm just comfortable with the fact that rules of nature exist for a reason. And if my genetics, my whiteness, is too weak to carry on into the far future, then that's just how it is. Why fight? Why, I don't know, fight's the wrong word. Why care about what's just going to happen? If it's, here's another funny thing. The same people who believe in God as well. There's no ethno-nationalist who is truly atheist. Just, they don't exist. All of them believe in some kind of fucking dogma bullshit. So, they believe, in a higher power, a divinity, a plan, as you would. But you tell them that, the genetic history is one day going to say white people are going to fuck off the planet. No. My whiteness can't go away. No. So, hopefully this video was far less boring. Like, I literally skimmed just to go back on my old video. I just kind of skimmed through it because I was just droning on. I took forever to get to the fucking point. And it's going about other bullshit. It didn't really have much to do with what the crux of my fucking talking points were. So hopefully this one was not as fucking boring. Maybe, I don't know. I'll probably watch this back and be like, oh my god, Delete. Maybe. I don't know. I've deleted a lot of videos I thought were cringy shit in retrospect. I might delete more.